How on a day, my obunglicious people? This is your boy Niger Pikinji's blog. I come again with a politics news at this time. My people not be smart, Una welcome, my people. Una well done, My people, una they hear what we they hear. You, Nyesom Nwike has come again. You see, if you are an ardent follower of Niger Pikinji's blog, you will understand that with the talk what we know and with the talk what we see, I am not interested in what people, anybody can react to what he reacts because information with time, you will know the truth. A lot of people have taken to their this thing, always abusing people that, bring information to you. If you don't know about the information we bring, verify. If you know, tell us what you know because nobody's an island of knowledge. There is something you think you know that's not the actual truth, or that is not what happened. Remember the last time I came here, I tell on I say this issue of Fubara and Nwike, they are not fighting. It's like when Nwike and Chibika Mechi were all fighting. I told them that was when I learned my lesson. They know they fight because what they have is permanent interest. There is no permanent enemy, there is no permanent friend, but permanent interest. Fubara was brought to power by Nwike, and Nwike cannot fight him. Nwike will only threaten him, drag with him until he compromises and agree what they want. It is a battle of permanent interest. It's not a battle of friendship. It's not a battle of enmity. That is what happens in a political setting. And until the common man comes to understand that and remain indifferent when two big politicians are fighting because they know what they are fighting, don't ever allow any of them to use you to settle their fight. This is the situation in River State right now. I don't know that it's possible that Ibok Abbas will be used to settle this case very soon because already the sole administrator of River State had created an enmity for himself as if he's the one that brought himself to River State. He's not the one that brought himself to River State. Somebody brought him, but nobody talks about who brought him. But the man has serious enmity created for himself in River State because one, the man is not accepted. Remember the other day, the women of River State walked away from the man's wife, as he was representing Tinubu to Mrs. Tinubu, Olarumi Tinubu, to distribute the empowerment or whatever she was doing. She actually came to represent Tinubu, but the women of River State walked out because they said they came because they asked them that they told them that Tinubu wife and the Fubara wife are the ones coming to welcome them and address them. But when they now see the sole administrator's wife, they ran away. You understand? So the man is already rejected in the Niger Delta that he's part of. The man is not accepted because according to them, why should he accept to stand in for his brother that was elected, that it is an act of saboteur? That was what some group of people were seeing what Ibok Abbas did in River State. So right now, right away, like I told you that day, that Fubara and Nwike can never fight because Fubara is in charge right now, and Nwike want to have the part of what he had sown because to him, I made Fubara governor, and there's a reason. Before he single-handedly made Fubara governor, according to him, if all he's saying is true, it means that he also needed to benefit from whatever Fubara is doing as a governor. So when the disagreement comes, he couldn't hold the structures on the local government. He couldn't hold so many other things. They have told us a lot of disagreement issue came until it gets to the president. The president couldn't resolve it. Now declared state of emergency. Now today, my people, it was so shocking that Nwike, during an interview, had come to refute all he has been saying, that Fubara must go, Fubara must go. I remember last month, Nwike made at Symphony Television, Nwike said that his own intention was to remove Fubara completely, not even to give him suspension, but that the president was so lenient enough to give Fubara suspension because what he, Nwike, wanted was Fubara's outright removal as governor. To tell you how, this is what he said last week. But today again, Nwike has come in another interview to tell us another thing. e be like say they want to tell us another story again. Oh, that's P Square music is materializing now. Nwike has begun another story. And what is the story this time around? The story this time around is that former governor Nyesom Nwike is granting an interview telling the whole world that Fubara is his political son. And because Fubara is his political son, that he can never fight with his political son. That he has never fought with Fubara and can never fight with Fubara. And that everything that people see that happens is not a fight against Fubara, but it's a fight to stop those who don't know how they began, who don't know how the success was achieved, and who has jumped into reap from where they did not sow. That these are the people he had been fighting, and that he has been fighting the enemies of River State who are confusing and deceiving Fubara not to heed to the agreement they had. Those are the people he's fighting. And according to what they let us know, they say it be like say the way when we can they talk, he know the people and he no one mention their name. He actually was interested in those people that didn't contribute anything but are coming to reap from where they did not sow. He made an emphasis on those people, and that these are the people he had been fighting in this government, but not Fubara. But when I know say it was Nwike's issue with Fubara that could not be resolved that made the president declare state of emergency in Rivers State. Now, Governor Nyesom Nwike, former Governor Nyesom Nwike, has told us that it is not actually Fubara he was fighting, but he was fighting the people who stood in Rivers State and could not make any impact during the election. But after he has suffered and brought Fubara into power, they are now coming to use Fubara against him. That these are the people he's fighting. Actually, what it means is that Nwike acknowledged that Fubara was not acting on himself as Fubara, but that some people were using Fubara against him. That was one of the things we get from this interview. And secondly, Nwike also was trying to let us know that he has no problem with Fubara, and all that he has been fighting for wasn't a fight against Fubara. And that why should he fight his political son, who he's put there as governor? No, that he cannot do that. My people, this is the kind of politicians we have in Nigeria. I love them so much because they will never fail to, manifest who they are. And they will never fail to give you the reason to know who they are. That is who they are, and that is who they have been in this government. And even in other government, because Nigeria had been suffering, it is not their business. So many things have been happening in this country, it is not their business. They are not interested in what the masses are passing through. No, these politicians are not interested in what you're passing through. If you think they are for you, or you're for you, they are not for you. The politicians don't know what you're passing through. The politicians are not interested. All of them, no matter who you call, but they have one permanent interest. Know it and know truth and know peace. That your governor is only interested in himself. Your president is only interested in himself. Your senator, that one no who. Are you not seeing what is happening in the Senate? What fight are they fighting? Personal fights. They are fighting themselves, fighting supremacy. Nobody remembers the masses. But I thank God that they are not God, because it's only God that can save his people. If Nwike can stand up today and tell us that he has never fought Fubara, but that what he's fighting are those who are deceiving Fubara, well, maybe that's his own way. All we are saying is that normalcy should return in that state, River State. And I know that if a sole administrator was formed and the complete allocation released to him according to what they let us know, then you will understand and agree with me that there is something wrong somewhere. There is seriously something wrong somewhere. It is either right now that somebody has covered what he was thinking he was losing, then Fubara cannot come in. Or either that somebody has already, aligned or gotten what he has been fighting for, then Fubara can come in. And that's also come to show us that it is not about us. It is not about the development of the state, but it's all about them and all that they want. My people no be smart, so know God for yourself, know yourself, position yourself, do something to feed yourself, because if you say the government should encourage you, the government my people, they don't know you. I tell you, Niger Pikin, they tell you, say Nigerian government don't know you. Just better become something for yourself, so that you can be able to stand up and say, yes, this is what I did for myself, and that is what can give me food. If you are waiting for this government, you will wait tire, nobody will listen to you. My people, I saw the gist reach out about make a touchlight and wait on. Please help us share this video. Please help us share. Keep sharing, and God will bless you. My people, make una have a nice day. Bye.